What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Pulsemer. Well, I think it's pronounced. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you so much. As we come on into the live stream, just starting, we're gonna go ahead, find plays across PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, ParlayPlay, Fliff, wherever we can find value across this huge NBA slate, 12-game slate. We'll do that. We've gotten off a ton of slips already, whether it's on PrizePicks, Better, Underdog. We've gotten off a ton of plays. I've also tweeted out a ton. So if you guys are only here in the live streams, you're not really paying attention to Twitter, highly suggest going to my Twitter, go to my profile, click the little notification bell right here, turn it on, get notified every time I drop a banger like all of these here that you see. So we might cash out on Twitter. We might mess up on these slips here on the live streams. The only best way to know that you're getting all the slips and getting all the bangers is by being in both places. Best place to have notifications on is Twitter, though. Good afternoon to all those that are here in the live stream. Let's go ahead, jump right into some bangers here. We're going to use the AI slip generator, I think, here to start us off on PrizePicks. Let me go ahead and give this a quick refresh and see what we got. Emmanuel Wilson from Lesson Russia. So I can't play this college prop, which is tough. But we can play the rest of them. So what we'll do is drop this right in the chat. Right now, view my lineup. Bang. A lot of 10Xs lately, or 10, or what is it? 5 flexes for a 10X payout lately. Plus EV is more effective than projections. Yeah, because you got to think about it like this. Big Six on YouTube asks, plus EV more effective than projections? If you're talking about like last 5 game logs, or just looking to see how many times they've cleared their last 5, right? Let's find a better one. Like maybe KD. Okay, so KD has gone over 10 rebounds and assists every single game in the last 5 games he's played. He's averaging 12.8 based off of this last 5 on PrizePicks. Well, you don't think that the sportsbooks or PrizePicks know that he's gone over in 5 out of the last 5 games? Why would they just give him a quote-unquote layup of a line if he's just going to continue to keep going over and over? Well, they're not. So if you think that, you're absolutely wrong, and you need to stop betting based off of last 5 game logs or last 10 game logs, historical matchups. However many times, like if KD has gone over 5 out of the last 5 times he's played Portland, that means nothing. This could be a different team, different people that are playing, injuries. He's on a different team, etc. There's a lot that could be. There's a lot that the last 5 game logs aren't telling you or are missing, right? But you know what does have access to all of that information? Last 5 game logs, how well he does against this guy guarding him, how this defense, how this guy does on Tuesdays, how this guy does in domes versus not domes in the NFL, etc. The major sports books. These major sports books that have multi-million-dollar algorithms and projections have access to all of that data and information, and they set their lines accordingly. With all of that data in mind and all these things in mind, they set their projections like that for a reason. So if one sports book is off from the rest of these major sports books that have all this data and information are agreeing that this should be set at minus 154 odds for the over of 34.5, or even at 35.5, and yet you're getting minus 122 or minus 116 on Underdog at the same projection, there's a reason. They are off. This is an outlier, right? So you want to play it here, and if you do this over the long term, right, you're going to be profitable. Hopefully that helped out some people that might not understand it or realize what's going on or how to do this plus EV betting thing, but that's why we do it. That's why we don't just trust last 5 game logs and such. And I know Big Six, you're just asking a question. I was just getting a little passionate about it myself. So, because it is the truth, right? At the end of the day, it is the truth. If somebody was going to tell me they were going to use, I'm on the wrong app for that. They were going to use Daily Grind Fantasy, but also still check last 5 game logs and only take ones that are good for the last 5 and good for plus EV. Whatever, go for it. But you are wasting time. All that information is already written out for you in these projections. Gary Payton. Williams over 4.5. Fox, we've played a lot. Collins, I think we're having over points, but I don't mind going over 17.5 here if we need. Jamal Murray, under assist. That did move. Durant, we've played a million times. Booch under points, 18.5. Sellers, 12. Maybe we actually like Fears. Sharing this link in the chat for you guys. So close to absolutely demolishing better with our plays from last night. Unfortunately, we missed by 1 on 2 of them. We still got like a 3.6x payout and a 2.6x payout, something of that nature. So it worked out fine, but it really would have been nice. One of those were a 50% profit boost. The books set the line, but move on sharp. But right. They take into consideration everything. Sharp money coming in, which is exactly why this tool here will help us out. We could use this for some sharp plays. The sharp money tool at OddsJam. Musa Diabate under 10.5 rebounds. Barnes, Scotty Barnes under 8.5 rebounds. Jock Landale, we've already played a million times. Let's go Diggs here in this one. Stephon Diggs. Need to move this off flex. I accidentally flexed a slip earlier today, and I didn't mean to. All right, link is coming into the chat right now. Will Jackson, I'm wondering that too. Where's all the regulars at here? Twitter notifications messed up or something? What's going on over there? All right, that better slips in the chat for anybody that wants to tail it. Hopefully you guys got the Twitter notification I went live. We here. Arcanard's here. Tony's here. All right. Y'all are slacking on the chatting right now. Slacking on the chatting. Bazulis, Pearsall, Sheed. Bazulis, Pearsall, Sheed. We could just run another one here. Do we want to run a 5-man? Let's do it. We haven't run too many 5-mans today on better, at least. What is this? Over 5.5 rebounds. Ricky Pearsall. Under 37.5. Sheed under 11.5 points and assist. Shin in the NHL. Under 1.5 Sogs. And we need one more. Keontae George, we've already played some. Man, we're starting to play a lot of this same stuff here. Let me get a refresh here. Okay, Zetterland under 1.5. Zetterland. Seems like he's... So he did get moved. Bazulis. That's frustrating. Trey Johnson. Over 17.5 points and rebounds. All right, I'm linking this in the chat. You heard you've been using the middle tool, loving it. Nice. I mean, it's not really a better. Typically, the optimizer is going to be the best place to find the value, but you can find value on the middling tool too. Yes, Jackson, I am. I'm working. Sorry for my silence, says Young Juan. Yoshi's here. All right. Everybody is here. Yeah, it's pretty cooked over there right now. You heard? I'm not sure. I mean, if you're finding value over there and it's working, stick to it. There's value to be found for sure. But obviously, plus EV betting wise, like the best value is gonna be found on the optimizers. Not much to do here. Sleeper. So they should have came out with the sleeper promos under double doubles. Jamal Murray. I like this a lot here. If we can snag it on sleeper, we're getting the best possible odds. Very heavy chance to hit, or high chance to hit. Josh Jacobs over 59.5 rushing yards. Now remember, go put this in yourself because I'm not gonna share this one. Jamal Murray. I'm not gonna share this just for the simple fact that it's 2 plays and it's really easy to do. I'm just gonna keep on moving along. But Jamal Murray under double doubles. And from there, Kyron Williams over receptions, probably going to be the next play. Kyron Williams over receptions. We got the most data points here. It's slightly favored on some of these other books a little bit more. We'll give it a refresh, make sure. But it's the one that has the most data points. So let's do that. So we'll take Joshua Jefferson, another JJ, huh? Thought that was LSU at first. Kyron Williams over 1.5 receptions. Bang. So I mean, it's not much, right? $10 to almost 30 on these promos, but you're getting high % chance to hits. They're not really plus EV. You can't really find plus EV plays here on Sleeper, but over the long term, we've been pretty hot using Daily Grind Fantasy to get our boosted pairings, or our discounted pairings. So what we'll continue to keep doing. Been cashing all week. Took Jamal Murray under assist. Let's go. We got that too. Yeah, I set the EV to power 2 and pick top. Gotcha. All right. DraftKings pick 6 users. Ramo, don't know if you're in here, but I know you're always asking for it. Here's some of the top plays. You got Puka to go under 7.5 receptions. Under 7.5 receptions. Wow. Curry over 3s at 4.5. I mean, pretty insane stuff on the optimizer here. Pretty insane stuff. I don't know. Puka Nacua under 7.5 receptions. But hey, maybe so, right? Maybe so. Devontae Adams is back. Playoff pressure. Devontae's got to get some looks too. Both players are dogs. Both are dogs for sure. Yeah, I'm just trolling. If I had pick 6, I'd play these exactly how they are. I don't care that it's Puka Nacua, right? Obviously Steph Curry, go to 3-point guy. That's fine too. I'm just saying that's why we don't bet with our heart or bet with our, head. Marvin Bagley, VJ Edgecombe under 29.5. This is an insane play. What I'll do is I'm going to keep that up on the screen for those of you that just kind of want to build out stuff yourself. But I'm also going to move this over here to my other screen and try to quickly get us off these slips. BJ Edgecombe. And Marvin Bagley. Under 29.5 points. I mean, that's just insane. Paul George and Trey Jones. Or Trey Johnson, sorry. Under 31.5. It's not bumped either. Champagne and LeBron. Let's run that quick 3-man real quick. Alright, so this is what I'm running. This is what I'm running right now. This is what I'm running at the very second on ParlayPlay. Bagley, Edgecombe, under points, 29.5. Paul George, Trey Johnson, under 31.5 points. LeBron and Champagne. Champagne. Under 5.5 threes. You're going to have to enter it in yourself. If there was a link I could share, I would. With CS2, do you even worry about data points? Yeah, I try to make sure there's at least 2 data points or so. Otherwise, you have to middle them. And if it's not a big enough gap between PrizePicks and Underdog to middle it, is it really worth it? Maybe not. No, Ethan, haven't really touched too much on Underdog. I think we built out 1 slip on the live stream so far for UD. Yeah, we did. I'll toss it up on the screen. It's probably moved a little bit. Hey, there it is. Lil Jackson just put it in there. Put it in there for you. There's the link. All right. Hopefully you guys were able to tail this slip. We could probably drop another one if you want. Meta for ParlayPlay. Screenshot it, tail it, and then we'll move on. That way I can keep moving on, I guess. Ooh, Sar over 2.5 assists. Oh, this is good stuff right here. Hang on. Might have to look. Embiid, Champagne over 14.5. Cade and Mataz Bazulis. Going out another one here. Senseball and Chet Holmgren. And over. A little bit of a 4-man here. 8.46. So, yeah, I mean, this is solid. Obviously, you're used to getting a 10x payout for your 4-man powers, but here on ParlayPlay, they are multipliers, so it's not really a set. No bumps on UD. Thanks, bro. Let's go. Jaherd, what? I'm not sure your message was a little broken up or messed up. I'm not sure what you were trying to say. Anzalazing says that it bumped. No, bro. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that UD slip. But anyways, I'll leave the slip up for just a second. Oh, epic. Like this. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to change off this. Hopefully we hit. We are one play away here. Tragon Henderson, going to love to sweat that out. We need him to just bust one. Wait, fuck. God damn it. Why do I always do that? Why do I always say stuff that makes people pause, man? Allergic to the pause. Donovan Klingon, good call out here. There is some value. Donovan Klingon, I have not played that line yet. Donovan Klingon under 25.5 PRA. AO. PRA is at 21. PRA is 21 there, so I probably won't touch it yet on better. But I haven't played Curry. Kongwu over 10 rebounds and assists. Screw it. We're going to go hard. We're going to go hard here. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride. So I've been mixing it up a little bit more often lately. For a while there, I was just running the 3-mans for most of my plays. Now we're kind of switching it up. Gonna go back and forth a little bit with 5 and 3-mans, just kind of depending on what the value is. But I really like this value. Embiid play is wrong on ParlayPlay. Oh no. More than 14.5 rebounds? I'm pretty sure it said more. Yeah. Embiid play is right. Over 14.5. Unless maybe you entered it in wrong. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Provio. Uh-oh. Unless it moved or something. Something weird happened with it. Not quite sure. All right, let's check back in on PrizePicks. PrizePicks. Kewan Lacey. 93. Hey, bro. Love your shit. What do you think for the 100% profit boost? We'll have to check it out. I guess we'll have to check it out in just a second. Come on, man. What the heck? There we go. Can't play Kewan Lacey, but Kewan Lacey over 93.5 rush plus receiving yards is a good look right now. Can't play this one either, but we can go ahead and snag the rest of these. Can we go ahead and get maybe Pritchard, Jamal Murray combo assist just off the top of it? Got anybody here? Jamal Murray's in it. That won't work. All right, maybe we'll have to come back here. Miles McBride points and assists. Gonna rock this real quick. There's that 15.5 in live time instead of 14. Oh, So it must have got bumped. It must have got bumped. All right, bro. There you go. Sleeper NBA boost. We have a 100% sleeper NBA boost. Looks like apparently 100% NBA boost. So I mean, let's see what we can do. I don't love any of this, to be honest with you, but we'll do it. How many legs does it need to be? 5 legs, bro. All right, let's go. Let's ride with Booker. So we're gonna ride Devin Booker. 24. See, sometimes it glitches. We're fading Claxton. I don't know what's going on. These lines are like stale or not getting fed properly. Let me try some of these other lines. Oh, Jamal Murray was there. We know that. Durant over 3s. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to come back to that. Data's bugging a little bit. Big Boy K, appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. Speaking of that, if you haven't yet hit the follow button, hit the follow button. Would appreciate that from you guys. Live streams every day, multiple times a day. Live here on Twitch, Sports by Dustin on Twitch, the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel on YouTube. Dropping stuff for you guys every day. Ooh, Carlton Carrington over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Do this, then we're gonna go with this. We're gonna run that as a 2-man real quick. Jalen Wells shifted. Out of both of those plays, the shift. That's the one that shifts. It's something that's not that. Keontae George, SGA over assist, maybe. Love that. Bub Carrington right now. Over 15.5 points and rebounds on ParlayPlay is sitting at minus 250 on FanDuel. There's no reason that this should be minus 112 on ParlayPlay and minus 250 on FanDuel. Clearly an insane play if it stays that way, right? Oh, it's points and assists. Oh, fuck. I choked. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's the second time I've done that. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Canceled it. I canceled it. Bub Carrington. 15.5 points and assists. Show all lines. It probably wasn't there. It probably moved. Carrington over 6.5 assists though. Could toss it in with it being a long shot. Okongwu, Derek Queen over. Let's go Okongwu, Derek Queen over. $15.5. That moved. It moved. You know what? Let's do this. Let's make it a little bit of a long shot. Let's make it a little bit of a long shot parlay. Why not? Okay, 15.5 points and rebounds is good value anyways. That's annoying. And now it's not. So I got in good value earlier. Oh my. We didn't take Booker. We didn't end up taking Booker yet. That was going to be on Sleeper, but the lines are glitching over there. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. 24.5. Curry over rebounds. Keldon Johnson and LeBron. They're moving a little fast right now. I might just run this a little 2-man. Screw it. I'll run that as a little 2-man. Free Docs. Appreciate the follow there on Twitch. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, there's another little play on ParlayPlay. We got quite a few slips over there now. Trying to do what we can with the value. It's kind of a little tricky. They kind of move fast and they don't, and then I fuck up, and then yeah. So it's currently what we got. We just got in, but still more plays to go. We could check PrizePicks again. We can check. You know what, UD? What are we looking at here? Okay, so not much on UD at the current second. PrizePicks, ever-changing value across all these apps, but, you know, definitely PrizePicks. A lot of stuff looks like we might have been on, but let's go ahead, refresh the AI slip generator, see what it cooks up. This tool right here uses line comparing and correlation calculations to cook up the best possible plays across these different apps. So some of the stuff we've already got. Let's try it down here. Josh Dix, Edgecombe. Yeah. Let's see. Jamal Murray, we faded him multiple times, his assist line. So I don't love playing it. I might end up keeping it how it is here, but taking out Jamal Murray in that college prop and then finding a replacement real quick. Carson Beck over 29 pass attempts. Curry, 3.5 rebounds. Curry. No. Zion, assists. Pritchard, 4 rebounds. Some push potential. We've played Zion, assists. Ace Bailey. Jamal Murray, Peyton Pritchard over 5.5. Let's try. All right, here's another one. Try my best to not get us to overexpose and play the same props the best I can, guys. How much of your balance do you withdraw daily or weekly? I don't. I keep it in. Unless I'm changing it over to a different book or whatever, obviously. Like for instance, like I withdrew a bunch of money off of PrizePicks because I'm limited to $25 max a day, which is why I have to do multiple just $2 slips to be able to even share links with you guys. Otherwise, I'd max out really quick. Yeah, so that's why I have to do that. So it just depends if I'm moving. When do you know if you're overexposing? So overexposing in sports betting would be a few different things, right? If we took Con Knuppel here, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his last name. But if we, let me use Kevin Durant. If we took Kevin Durant under 10 rebounds and assists in three different slips, right? We would be pretty exposed to Kevin Durant, meaning we are overexposed. We haven't been multiple slips. If Kevin Durant ends up going over 10 rebounds and assists, we are cooked on multiple slips just for playing him over and over again in that same slip. I personally only like to play the prop one time, maybe twice, if it's really good value. And then another way you can overexpose is something like, let's see, do we have multiple people on here? Multiple of the same person? No. Let's go Durant. Let's say we play Durant under 5 assists, and we take Durant under 10 rebounds and assists. So sure, he could go under 5 in assists and under 10 rebounds and assists. That'd be a great night. That'd be awesome. But if he goes over 5 assists, it's probably likely he's going to be going over his 10 rebounds and assists as well. So you're overexposing yourself at a lesser extent because it's two different props. Both can hit, right? He can go, or both can hit. Only one could hit. Like, he could go over assist and still stay under 10 rebounds and assists. So it's not as overexposing with this type of exposure, I guess, if I'm trying to say that correctly. But you get the point. Same player or the same props, that type of stuff is overexposing. And obviously, a good day, if all of Kevin Durant's props go under, we're looking pretty solid. However, these are parlays. You have other plays that are going to determine if it's a good day because of that. These aren't straight bets. But if he goes over, we have 3-4 slips that are now chalk just because we took KD in every single one of those. So yeah, better optimizer, yeah. And guys, remember, if you want access to the tools here that I use, the optimizers, this is a huge discount. New Year 50. If you use code New Year 50, you get 50% off your first month there. Whether it's the optimizer, the fantasy bundle, 50% off. There you go. Highly suggest taking advantage of it and using it. An hour here on these live streams a day or a live stream is not enough to help you become a profitable sports bettor for sure, right? You need to be getting in more volume on your own if you really want to do something like that. All right, what do we got here? If this isn't bumped, I like this start. If this isn't bumped, y'all. Let's go Durantula. It's bumped. Is Kawhi Leonard bumped? Yeah. So we were a little late. On the pull there. All good though. Short money tool is another cool tool to use from OddsJam. That's something you guys want to check out. Christian Braun rebounds. Kyle Williams under 18 receiving yards. I think crazy tickling fancy here. Let's check the plus EV tool. Ooh. We've already played a lot of this. Yeah, we've touched basically all of those guys. Wait a second. What did I just say right there? What do we do to those guys? I did not have sexual relations with that man. Let's see. Looking like we've kind of crushed the value where it's at. If you wanted to just sit on ParlayPlay all day and snipe these like combo props, like you probably could, or some of these good value props, you could go for it. I mean, there's been a ton of value over there right now. I still can't believe it. I mean, it was so dead for so long, and now they're kind of back. If you haven't signed up for ParlayPlay yet, you can sign up. I think my code's sportsbooks if you guys want to take advantage of that. I'm not sure what it gets you anymore, but type it in. Go for it. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've hit all the promos outside of the sleeper 100% boost. Maybe we'll drop a slip for that. I'm not quite sure yet. But here's the DraftKings Pick 6. We'll leave you guys on that. Sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy. Use that code NewYear50. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Hit the follow button here on Twitch. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And we'll see you guys in the next live stream.